Hey, I think I've let this go on for long enough. I don't know how long it is. I don't have it listening on my end. But hi. I know. 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 Hey. Hey. Hi. Hey, you want to say hi to chat? Yes, I'm a father now. Yeah, I got a puppy. And I'm dying of cuteness. Some information about the boyo. He's a Shiba, and I named him Ryu. I named him Ryu because, you know, Shiba Inu, like Japanese breed, and I was just thinking he's so small and cute. He looks like, gosh, he just looks like a little fox. So I was just like, you know, big scary dragon for a name. I felt like that would be funny and cute. Ryu, say hi. I'm losing it because he is just the epitome of cuteness. My God, I lose it every single day. He just like. God, what are you doing? You wanna say hi to chat? Can you yawn? You've been yawning like all day. I swear you've been so tired. I know they want to hear something. Give them some crumbs. Give them some crumbs, Ryu. I know you don't make noise very often, but come on. I know you can do it. I know you can do it for chat. Come on. Come on. Come on. Say something. Say something. You're right here. I know you want to. God damn it. Whatever. That's fine. Yeah, exactly. This dude, he literally yawned like 5 times in the past like 30 minutes. And now suddenly he doesn't want to make a noise. He doesn't want to make a peep. What are you doing? You were making so much noise. You were literally whining to me before stream, during the starting soon screen. Are you okay? Are you okay? Actually, now that I think about it, it is time for him to eat. Oh, jeez. I started stream right when it's time for him to eat. I'm insane. You want to make a sound? 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 Shh. Come on. Come on. Can you at least breathe into the mic? Just breathe. Just breathe. Are you nervous? Your heart's beating so fast. Are you nervous to be on stream? Are you nervous? Are you nervous? Okay. All right. All right. I'll feed you. Hey. Yeah, so. Oh, gosh. He is something else. Yeah, I see. You got up, huh? You got up. Suddenly you're all active and interested, huh? Suddenly you want to move and do something. Suddenly everything is interesting. Life is a party again, huh? Huh? Isn't that crazy? The moment I pull the kibbles out, it's like, oh, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah. Do you hear him? Turn the game down. Maybe a little. Maybe a tiny bit. What color is he? Oh my gosh, he's got like this like reddish. It's like, gosh, it's so, I mean, I guess it's because he's a puppy, but it feels like there's so many shades, but it's like mostly like a reddish. In certain areas, like around like certain parts, there's like it's like whitish, like a much lighter, like creamier color, and then in some spots it's like a darker brown. It kind of moves around his body. It's not super consistent, but it's like a reddish orange. Yeah, like a reddish orange. He like, when I say he looks like a fox, he looks like a fox. He might as well be a fox. Like, genuinely, if you didn't know the difference, and I could have been like, oh yeah, we got a baby fox for a pet, you would believe me. You know, I had a couple to choose from, but I decided to go with him because, gosh, he was just, I don't know, he just felt perfect. Like, he had so much energy and was so like full of life and love. And then the moment I picked him up, he just instantly docile. Like, the moment I picked him up, he just chilled out. Like I remember where I went to go get him, I picked him up and then he just chilled. He said nothing else. He didn't move, didn't make nary a sound, didn't shake, nothing. He literally just sat still. He was like, well, it seems I'm being sold. Goodbye, brothers. And then I took him. That was it. Oh God, the teething is the absolute worst part. I'm chilling one day and then he was biting me a bit. He was biting me a bit at first. Then he started biting me, a bunch more. Like, I swear, day by day, he's just biting me more. I'm like, God. But I'm getting help from a friend of mine that has a dog. And it's been helpful. I've been trying to learn certain things, but so many of the ways that you train dogs are just so painful. Like, how do you do them unless you do it for a living? It's terrible, dude. Like, oh my God. Like one of the advice, the pieces of advice I was given was like, oh yeah, if he bites you, then just walk away. Stop engaging with him. And then he'll realize that, you know, it's like a Pavlov thing, you know? He'll realize that, oh, every time I bite the human, it means playtime is over. And I'm like, how am I supposed to do that? How am I supposed to not engage with him? I like forgive him immediately. I'm like, ow, that hurt. But then I want to keep going. I don't want to like stop playing with him because he starts like whining whenever I leave the room. Or like they were just like, oh yeah, if he bites you, pick him up, put him back in his pen, and then just walk away, you know? Like, and they're just like, yeah, the more you do that, it'll reinforce into him that biting is bad because he wants to play with you. And if he bites you and then you do that, he'll realize that biting is bad. There's consequences to biting. And I'm like, that makes total sense, but I can't do it. I can't do it. And it's painful every single time I have to. Like, they told me about the spray bottle too, and like, I don't even want to do the spray bottle because that's just awful. I want to die every time I see that water like spray on him, and then he just like shies away. He just looks like I just like shot his family or something. Like every time I spray that water bottle, it's like the ultimate betrayal. And I'm like, how am I supposed to do this? How? Explain. I have like a huge mirror in my room, right? The mirror in my room is actually pretty big. And like Ryu is like seeing himself for the first time. Like I've picked him up and held him in front of a mirror, and I think he kind of looked at it, but he didn't really get what was going on. And now that he's got a mirror where he can be right in front of it, he started fighting himself in the mirror. And I'm like, Ryu, that's you. And he just keeps going at it with himself. Like he just runs up against, he just like starts pounding up against it. Like he's just fighting himself. Like there's some other dog that showed up. He's like, what? This is my domain. Who's this guy think he is? He just keeps fighting him. And then the other thing that I think is absolutely hilarious. So he has like, you know, his chew toys. He has his ball. He has his stuff. I give him toys. And then he goes in front of the mirror and he's doing what I'm guessing is like showing off. He's like, oh yeah, this other dog thinks that he can just come onto my territory. I'm gonna show him all the stuff I have. I'm gonna show him how much these humans love me. So I'll give him the toy like far away from the mirror. He will walk over to the mirror and just start playing with it in front of the mirror. And I'm just like, dude, you do realize you're showing off in front of yourself, right? Like, Ryu, are you looking at yourself in the mirror again? Ryu, he's just gonna do the same thing as you. He literally is looking at himself in the mirror right now, and he's like, you know the thing, he's like itching his ear with his foot, his back foot, and like he's doing it, and then he sees the other dog in the mirror copy him, and he's like, he stops, and then he turns away from the mirror to scratch himself, and it's like, dude, he's never gonna go away. Hey, what's that in your mouth? No. What is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? Give it to me. Stop it. Stop. Don't. All right. You're coming in the chair with me. You're coming in the chair. You're done. You've lost your wandering privileges. Ow! Why are you scratching? Why? What do you think I am? I'm not a mat. You can't scratch on me. Ryu, say thank you. He said thank you. I swear. He said thank you. He definitely said thank you. You say something. There he is. Okay, he said something. He said a little something. Ryu. Whoa! Oh, you're gonna fall over. What are you doing, buddy? What? You gotta be careful. You could have fallen. Technically, that's not that big of a height. What if you fell? When I first brought him home, I got him some treats, and I tried to break one off because, you know, he's so tiny, I don't want to give him a full treat. So I broke one off and tried to give it to him. He didn't know what the hell it was. He was like, what is this? What is this brick? What is this? Is this sand? Is this paper? What the fuck is this, cardboard? I don't want that garbage. He's like, give me my kibble, give me my wet food, give me my dry food. He's like not interested in treats. He's like, what is this? What is this garbage? What is this? He was just completely ignoring it. Like I would like put it right in front of his face. I try to put it in his mouth, and he'd be like, "What? What is this? What are you trying to put in my mouth?" He's like, I'm not interested in this. Meanwhile, he wants to put everything under the goddamn sun in his mouth. Fucking pieces of plaster, pieces of plastic, little pine cones that he finds outside. Like, bro, come on, please. Oh my God, is he asleep?